Hey, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. Hope all is well. So today we're going to be taking a look at a smartwatch that I recently picked up. I wanted two things. I wanted 5 ATM waterproof, which allows you to go to the beach and wear this in the water and you could swim with it on. And then the other thing I wanted was the Bluetooth calling on here. So yeah, this is going to be on sale right now. We're going to jump into all of that, but make sure you guys stay locked in to the end of the video. If you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new, but if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this smartwatch. You could actually find it on Amazon right now for $25, but you get an additional coupon of 10% off. So I actually got mine for around $27. And so, yeah, I think this is going to be a solid value. So let's go ahead and take a look at what comes inside the box. So right here, you can see it does have the transparency app letting you know that this is the genuine product. It has Android and iPhone, and it also has the app that you could pair it with. It comes in two colors, the orange, and it also comes in the gray color. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking this out. It also has Bluetooth 5.2. It also has a 1.43 inch display with 466 x 466. The CPU is the RTL8763EWE_VP. And so yeah, let's go ahead and take it out of the box right now. Now, one of the things I like about these watches is that I'm real clumsy when it comes to just watches in general. So I tend to bump them against counters, walls, doors, all types of stuff, desks. And so like with these, you don't even have to worry about like messing up your watch. So yeah, that's why I like these rugged style watches. And so this is actually called the military smartwatch for men. And I don't even know the name of the company yet. So we'll see what the packaging says inside of here. So, all right, so this is what we're actually getting right here. This is the presentation. So you can see the watch face is actually pretty big. So you have your heart rate monitor, heart rate sensor here, your charging right here. So you can actually charge it up and everything. So yeah, you're going to be able to get some pretty decent charge with this cable. This is going to offer auxiliary cable. So yeah, you don't want to lose this charging wire, because this is definitely going to be important for charging it back up to 100%. So yeah, let's go ahead, take off the screen. I like actually keeping these on, but since I'm going to put it inside the box just in case I want to put it back on later. And then you have this little piece I'm going to take off right here. So yeah, let's go ahead, take a look at what the strap. So this is that rubber strap, which sometimes irritates the wrist. So you could actually replace these out if you don't like these, but that's something I just want to mention. And then you also have your operation manual. So I like this presentation right here, how they did this. So it slides out of the sleeve right there, and then you're greeted with the user manual. So right here it says watch client download, the fit, watch introduction, binding, app download, charging guide. So it's going to tell you how to add your device, and then you get your audio dials, your audio setup, your dials, your functions, and your sports modes. And you could buy replaceable bands if like you want to replace these out. So I'm going to put this on right now. So that was pretty easy. And then the other side, you could just, fit into the slot right here. Then you're going to turn it and just do the same thing. And so sometimes these come loose, which, I don't like this mechanism for wrist straps. It's not the best one ever, but, it's the most tried and tested. All right, there we go. So that's 30. All right, so this is the power button. This is the sports button. Let's hit the power button on here and see if it has any juice. All right, so I did feel a vibration. So right now it's actually saying English. The touchscreen is actually pretty touch friendly. I'm pretty surprised how touch friendly this actually is. So you have multitude of languages right here on the home screen. This is some of the features right here that I was talking about. 5 ATM. You get 7 days battery or 20 days on standby. You can actually do diving with this, and then you get the military standard quality and the health tracking, as well as up to several different sports modes and weather with this one, as well as Bluetooth calling. So yeah, and then the price you can see right here, $25 with the 10% off at checkout. So let's go into the app. It's called The Fit. So I'm gonna just type that right here at the top. Here it is. And then it says right here, please download the Fit app on your phone. And then it says right here, swipe up to get the code. So now all you have to do is go to pairing on this, and I can remove this one that was paired to it, hit connect. And so basically it's going to start searching for different devices, and it's basically showing the C25, which is the one I have in my hand right now. So this is already set up, like it's connecting right now as we speak, and I felt a vibration on it. So now it's actually paired up and it's at 31%. So I definitely have to charge it. But you can see these are some of the watch faces available. And then you have your notifications for your different apps right here. I just felt a notification on the smartwatch, something connected. So on the watch itself, when you swipe across, you can see you get that digital display. And you can see this is your tracking, your health tracking, your sleep. You also have your heart rate, your blood pressure, your sports, your weather, and then it goes back to the home screen. If you swipe down, that's where you get your notifications there, and then your messages right there. And then right here is where you have like your weather and all your settings and stuff like that. So you can go into the display and customize it right here. Menu, raise your wrist. If you swipe to the right, it goes back. And then you have vibration intensity, D&D, low power mode, phone. This is where you can actually connect it to your phone. So that was that vibration I felt. And then I also have the audio mode, so I can listen to media if I turn this one on too. So it's already connected to my device. So I want to show you that by making a phone call. Alright, so yeah, you can answer or pick up right here. And then it basically yeah, so it did vibrate on the watch, and it did actually ring on there too. So I had phones plugged in so I could hear it ringing in my ear as well. So this is where you have your shake to drain water from it. So it can actually drain water. You also have e-cards that you could set up here, your brightness, your vibration modes right here, vibrate and ring, or mute. And then you have this option right here, which is raise to wake on here from your contacts. So you could click right here and add your favorite contacts inside of here. I don't want to like show numbers or whatever, but that's all your contacts. You have find device, so this will vibrate when you want to find your device. And it makes a little noise. And then you also have others. So right here, your time, you could choose that as well. So if you don't like the way the time looks, you can change it. You also have imperial as well as the metric. You also can change like right here, control phone music. So you have to turn that on and allow it. And now you can control your music with your phone. You could also change the weather to Fahrenheit as well. And then you have all your reminders. So you have, for health, you're going to actually have reminder to move, heart rate warning, psychological cycle reminder, cycle days, menstrual, and reminder mode. It also does have all those different modes for if you do have like, if you're a female, this is gonna be a good feature. So then you have your city. You could choose your city automatically, and everything is basically on here. So yeah, you can customize it. You can customize the daily quotes. After open up the home page, the daily quotes will be there, and quick view. So after turn it on, the watch will light up automatically when you raise your wrist. A lot of clocks to choose from. So you can see right here, you can add your own. You can add more from the gallery. So if I wanted to switch it up, I could select something else. But I definitely think this is going to be good for making phone calls and stuff like that, and just having this available for when I want to like make, instead of talking from my smartphone, I could just like have that interaction from my wrist. And this is going to have really good battery life, really good durability, and then also very good like overall quality. So you can see the screen, it looks absolutely it's really large, and you can see right here you get all your settings right here. So this is really cool because you could just get all your shortcuts. Then you have that little toggle for the camera, so you can control the camera with the shutter button, and then while using the app, so now I could take a picture with the watch. 3, 2, 1. I definitely think it has pretty good build quality as well. So yeah, I'm gonna check you guys later. If you're still here, just type down in the comment section, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. Oh, it does have a timer too. Right now I have the smartwatch charging up, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and test it out. And this is what it looks like with the charging animation. So when it's charging, you can't use it, you just have to let it charge and sit. And once it's fully charged, you can go back to using it. But let me go ahead and put it on my wrist so I can show you what it actually looks like on the wrist and let you guys know how comfortable it is. So it does come with that standard strap. Obviously you can get other straps too, but yeah, this one definitely feels pretty decent. So let me see. Then you just go ahead and you put this part underneath the 2 loops, and you give yourself a little bit of room, obviously, so we can slide down and track your heart rate. So let's go ahead and do the heart rate sensor. So if I tap this, I can hit the heart button, and it's giving me my heart rate right now. It is a little bit high just because of I'm doing this video right now, and it's adrenaline is kind of rushing, but you can see right here it's giving me a heart rate right there. Then you have your blood pressure, so it also can track that as well. So yeah, you get a bunch of different features on here. All you have to do is press the icon, and it's gonna measure your blood pressure as well. You might want to put it a little bit tighter when it's doing this one, but you can see it's actually measuring that. So yeah, you do have that option too. And then you have one more, which is the water one. So yeah, this is my blood pressure right now. This one right here, the SpO2. And so yeah, you have all 3 of those that it can track, and then it could also track different activities. So let me show you the sports modes real quick, and then I'll wrap up the video. 99 plus the other ones, and you get goals on here too. So yeah, this is definitely going to be pretty solid because they actually have all the fitness modes on here as well, and a lot of different customizations on this as well. So as far as the charging magnet, it's actually pretty that has a lot of it's a strong magnet, so it's definitely going to stay on there when it's charging. It's not going to fall off or anything like that. So I definitely like that about this magnet. Hey, what's up? So this is just a quick follow-up just to let you guys know how I've been holding out with this watch. So you can see it's on 55%. I charged it overnight, and I've been using it for about 2 days after that. So after 2 days, I still got 55% battery left, which is actually pretty good. And I really like this little watch face because it's interactive, and it lets you access not only your phone dialer, your contacts, your dialing app. You can make phone calls on here, and I'll jump into the quality in just a second, but you know, this thing does give you your shortcuts right here, so you can get your weather and stuff like that. So that's actually pretty cool. The other thing that I did see on here is that, let me just make this brighter. So if you go into settings right here and you go into display, you're gonna notice that you have a couple of cool things here. You have the menu view, so you can actually change the menu view depending on what you want. So it gives you this one, which looks like the Apple Watch, the crescent, the full moon, the helm, the list view, the honeycomb, and the grid view. So you could choose between the one that's the surface that you like. Let me do the full moon. And then, so now when I'm scrolling through my, you know, my features here, it gives me this view. So you could customize that how you so desire. Let me just show you the other ones. So you go back, you go to display, you go to menu view. So I was at wait, it changed. So yeah, that's how you actually change the menu view on here. You go to your display. I actually pressed the wrong button. But if you swipe across, you'll have all those different features. You can see this one's actually pretty cool because it vibrates and you can see everything all at once. So to actually connect it to your smartwatch or to your smartphone, all you have to do is connect it in the Bluetooth settings. Let me show you how to do that. All right, so all you have to do is basically open up the Fit app. Let me make this brighter. You're gonna go into the Fit app, which is like right here, and it's gonna track all of these things. So let's go, you can see right here, this has the battery percentage as well as the C25, and you can actually add e-cards to it with your QR scanner. You have your shutter. And what was the other thing I was trying to show you? But yeah, like the other, oh yeah, the call. So when you connect it to the Bluetooth, you just go to Bluetooth and you see C25, which is gonna allow you to connect it to the Bluetooth. And then you actually have to go to the watch now and go to settings. So you just double tap this till you see the settings button. So now you can click it. Okay, so this is where you would go, and you would go to phone. And once you're in phone, you could turn on phone and, you know, the watch, the speaker. So about the speaker on this watch, I was talking to my brother on a phone call, and the microphone is like actually right here on the watch. And then you actually have another one. Let me take this off. The band has actually been pretty comfortable after I've been using it. I haven't noticed any irritation on my wrist, so that's actually pretty good. But yeah, that's how you would actually get to the call settings. You just go right here, go to settings, right here, and then you go down to phone. You also have always on display, and I have that turned off, but you can actually have an analog clock. Let me show you what that looks like. It's gonna actually use a little bit more battery, so when you lock it, you just gotta wait for it to time out. Then it'll show the always on display once it times out. So you can see that's the always on display. It has the arms. If you want to actually do the analog one, you can go right here, display, and then always on. Let me see. Am I in the right mode? Oh wait, here it is, always on display. And then you, instead of analog, you just choose digital clock. But they actually give you two styles for both the analog and the digital. So let me wait for that to lock again so I can show you what the analog looks like. So that's the analog. And so when you can't get race to wake when you have that on, because that's why it's always going to show that. So that's why I turn that off, because I like the race to wake and kind of seeing like this. I like seeing all this information. So yeah, as far as the sleeping, it's been tracking my sleep. So I do have sleep tracking from yesterday. I think I slept like 5 hours or something like that. So if I go to the sleep right here at the top, you could get 4 hours and 55 minutes. And then it has all my tracking. Now, one of the things that's kind of inaccurate is the steps. Because when I was moving my wrist while I wasn't even doing anything, it was gaining steps. Like I could see the steps going up, and I was sitting down but I was just like, I think I was just scratching my head or something, and I noticed the steps going up. So that's a little bit inaccurate because the slightest movement will trigger a step. And then the other thing is that the call quality, when I was talking to my brother, I didn't tell him I was talking on a smartwatch, but as soon as I told him I was talking on a smartwatch, he told me that you know, he was gonna say and tell me that he could barely like he could hear me. He had no issues hearing me, but he was trying to tell me that the audio quality sounded like I was talking in like through an aluminum can or something. So he could hear me. He didn't have any issues hearing me, but the quality of the mic, he was saying, was trash. So yeah, I just kind of want to mention that. But I really do like this so far. I have been using it, and I think I'm gonna probably keep it just because I really do like the 5 ATM feature, which allows you to, you know, use it in the ocean. You can swim in the ocean. You could also scuba dive in it. It's shock proof. It's military, you know, standard or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna offer, you know, you could make phone calls. You can get your notifications on here from messages. And so you can get like messages on here and you can read those. It's not gonna give you the whole message. Like it will only show like a part of the message for some reason. So some of them you will be able to read the whole thing, but yes. Oh wait, you could actually scroll up and read the whole message. So never mind. Yeah, all you have to do is swipe up and you can read the whole thing. So yeah, sometimes it will be cut off, but to read the whole thing, all you have to do is swipe up. So after using this smartwatch for the last couple of days, I do like it. The only thing I was kind of disappointed with was that the sound quality wasn't it wasn't great, because when I was talking on the phone, my brother had noticed that he had made a comment saying that the sound quality was trash, but he didn't have a problem hearing me. He was just saying that like when I said certain words, the microphone sounded real bad. So yeah, you can get this right now for $25, but there's a 10% off coupon at checkout. And so that's gonna basically bring it down to less, like around $20. So I could definitely say this is pretty cool. You're gonna get your notifications, your Bluetooth phone calls, or your sports modes. And you also do get your heart rate, sleep, exercise, blood oxygen, weather, music control, and everything like that. So yeah, you're gonna get really good battery. It does promise 7 days, 20 days standby time. And I did charge it. The magnet does feel pretty strong when you're charging it. So yeah, you could definitely feel confident when going on a weekend trip with this and not bringing a charger. And yeah, the name of this watch is called the Scene Fix. So I finally found the name or whatever, but I definitely like this smartwatch. I'm probably gonna get more bands for it. I just gotta figure out what the measurements are for the band. But as far as all the reviews of what people are saying, they really do like it. Someone did say that it's one of the worst watches I ever got, won't stay connected to my Bluetooth calls. I didn't have that issue. It stays connected for me. This guy says he sent it back of another brand. I don't know, I can't even read what he's saying, but whatever. I think it's definitely gonna be good, but if you're buying this for phone calls, I don't think I could recommend it. But for everything else that it's gonna offer you, I definitely think it's worth getting. So yeah, you can definitely do calls, but they're not gonna be sounding great. So I just want to mention that. So yeah, that's my wrap up of this video. Let me know what you guys think about this smartwatch in the comment section, and I'll check you guys later. If you're still here, just type down below I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. I'll hit you back. I'll check you guys later. Later, crew. Peace.